I never thought the two people I trusted the most would destroy my heart in one night. If someone had told me before that my own mother and my boyfriend would betray me, I would have laughed and said it was impossible. I believed they loved me. I believed they cared about me. I believed my life was perfect. But everything changed the day I walked into my house and found something I can never forget. Before I tell you what happened, let me start from the beginning. I had been dating my boyfriend for almost 3 years. He was my first serious relationship. I loved him with all my heart. We talked about our future together. We made plans. I trusted him completely. My mother also seemed to like him. She always smiled when he visited. She would ask him how he was doing and make his favorite food whenever he came. At first, I thought she was simply being kind. After all mothers usually want to make their daughter's partner feel welcome. But after some time, I started noticing little things that made me uncomfortable. Whenever he came to visit, he spent more time talking to my mother than talking to me. They laughed at jokes I didn't understand. Sometimes I would walk into a room and they would suddenly stop talking. I ignored it because I didn't want to seem jealous or suspicious. I kept telling myself I was imagining things. One evening, my boyfriend came to our house. I was in my room getting ready because we planned to go out together. While I was getting dressed, he arrived early. When I came out a few minutes later, I couldn't find him. I checked the living room, nothing. I checked the kitchen, nothing. I thought maybe he was outside. Then I noticed my mother's bedroom was silently closed. Something felt strange. I don't know why, but my heart started beating very fast. I walked slowly towards the room. I could hear movement inside. At first, I thought maybe my boyfriend was helping my mother move something. I tried to convince myself there was a normal explanation. But deep inside, I already felt that something was wrong. I pushed the door open. What I saw shattered my entire world. Both of them were under the blanket together. For a second, I froze. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. I couldn't understand what my eyes were seeing. My boyfriend jumped up immediately. My mother looked shocked. The room became silent. I felt like my heart had stopped. I remember staring at them while tears filled my eyes. I wanted someone to tell me it was a nightmare. I wanted to wake up, but it was real. The two people I loved the most had betrayed me. I started crying and asking them why. Neither of them could give me an answer that made me sense. My boyfriend kept saying sorry. My mother kept saying it was a mistake. A mistake? How could something like that be a mistake? I ran out of the room and locked myself in my bedroom. I cried harder than I had ever cried in my life. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every memory I had with my boyfriend felt fake. Every memory I had with my mother felt broken. I kept asking myself what I had done wrong. Was I not good enough? Was I not pretty enough? Was I not enough for either or them? For weeks I blamed myself, but eventually I realized something important. Their betrayal was not my fault. I didn't cause their choices. I didn't make them lie. I didn't make them break my trust. They chose to do that on their own. My relationship ended immediately after that. The relationship with my mother also changed forever. People often say that time heals everything. Maybe it does heal some wounds, but some scars never disappear completely. Even now, I still remember that moment when I opened that door. I still remember that feeling of my heart broken. But I also remember the lesson I learned. Sometimes the people closest to you can hurt you the most. Trust is easy to destroy and almost impossible to rebuild. I never expected my biggest heartbreak would come from my boyfriend and my own mother at the same time. That day changed my life forever, but instead of letting it destroy me, I chose to move forward. The pain made me stronger, the betrayal taught me my worth, and although I lost 2 people I loved, I found something more important. I found myself. Thank you for watching. Love you guys.